causing the downfall of Mike Smith. A very disappointed and dejected Mike Smith was really looking to try and get some more runs here today. So he's gone without opening his account, and England have lost their first wicket with just a single on the board. Single to Edrich. So Edrich now has made 6. Score of 8 for 1. Taking a nasty blow there on the hand, and already heard the news that Frank Hayes is in trouble and out of the Gillette Cup final. One hopes that there's nothing seriously wrong there with David Lloyd. That could be an immense blow to Lancashire. Oh, that's golden. Just a fraction of movement, not a great deal there, and John Edrich not in line, losing his off stump. So a wonderful start here for Pakistan, looking for a second successive victory in these one-day internationals, and they've got away to a fine start here. England really needed runs from the earlier batsmen. The batting lineup in this test match not quite as good as in the last one. Off the mark, first ball, single to third man. And that's another fine ball. And this is a wonderful spell here by Sarfraz. That coming the other way, cutting sharply into David Lloyd. And England here finding themselves in all kinds of trouble. Mike Smith gone, John Edrich gone, and now David Lloyd. A little bit worried, I think, with that finger. David Lloyd losing his off stump with a total on 13. And England suddenly crashing here, 13 for 3 after being put in by Intikab.
Again, a little bit of movement there, away from the right-hander. Again, movement off the seam. Dinesh able to take one run for a leg by. There's so much movement there, Fred, that I really can't come to terms with Intikab's tactics of not having a slip. I know runs are important when the game's reduced to 35 overs. If it's moving around that much, surely he can make do with one slip.
Well, this is one of the things that happens in one-day cricket. Containment comes into it. Moving the ball like he's doing, I should definitely be having a leg slip and a slip. I'd have 2 men up there because the weight's moving about, the odd edge, I'm sure, is going to come along. I can't understand why they don't attack more in this one-day cricket under these conditions.
Well, they don't need to slip, only need the wicket-keeper. 4 wicket down, just 20 runs on the board. And Asif Masood slips in now for his second. So Asif Masood and Sarfraz have each taken 2 wickets, 20 for 4, and the man out, Heath Fletcher. Sarfraz is bowling so well out there that, in fact, Intercarb has brought in a slip for him. The Pakistan team, talking a moment ago about the bowlers they could use. Asif Masood and Sarfraz are bowling at the moment. They're split there on the card by Wasim Bari, the keeper. Then there's Imran Khan. It's nicely fielded down the boundary there. Dinesh just taking the 1 run. Some big bowl, very quick to go around there.
Played with quite a bit of sense and authority out there. He's watched it very carefully because the conditions are definitely all against him at the moment, the way this ball is moving around. And probably with a bit of luck we may see a captain's innings, which is very badly needed if England are to try to square this series.
And trouble here if he hits the stumps. Yes. Now that really was a mix-up. Must be one of the worst mix-ups I've seen in running between the wickets in a long, long time. It's the old story of don't go for a run on a misfield unless you're certain you can get 2. Tony Greig is the man out, run out. A sort of a double misunderstanding it was there. Dinesh declining the single with the total at 24 for 5. 3 on the onside, saving a single, no slip for Imran. Intercarb, who made the decision this morning to give England first use of this pitch. Pitch was fully protected from rain. The fact that England are 25 for 5 at the moment has nothing to do with the pitch being wet, but it would have sweated under the covers a little yesterday and perhaps this morning. Oh, bowled him a good delivery, cartwheeling the stump back and knocking the bail back some 35 yards. So the stump is stuck in the ground. Don't often see that. That's one of the requirements you need is soft earth, so it'll stick in. Now, that was a good delivery from Imran, a little quicker. He looked as though he was just having a few looseners in that over. He slipped that one through Dinesh's defence. 25 for 6 wickets. What a day's play.
Someone in the last 4 batsmen is going to have to try to play some sort of innings that will bring respectability to England's total. But the way the ball's moving about at the moment, I can't see it. But you never know at this game. And
good catch. I promise you that anything they do out there this morning will come off. That's a fine catch from Wasim Raja. No wonder he's laughing. Chris Old hit that very hard and it was flying away over mid-wicket. Wasim Raja just casually plucked it out of thin air. 25 for 7. Chris Old is the latest man out. Caught Wasim Raja. Bowled Asif Iqbal. Asif Iqbal brought on as another bowling change by Intercarb, keeping Sarfraz for 1 over, which he may well not need.
Imran Khan to Jeff Arnold. And he's bowled him. Another great in-swinger. And this tremendous performance by Pakistan here continues. Arnold, clean bowl by Imran Khan for just 2 runs, and England 28 for 8. An incredible performance here. And Imran Khan, who's been held back, has now taken 2 wickets without conceding a run in his second over. Real runs off the bat for a change. Bob Taylor tucking that away. Safra's in pursuit. Is this going to be the first boundary? Just stopped on the fringe. So 3 runs, and the first time so far today we've seen 3 runs scored. So Bob Taylor moving on to 7. And now there's only Mike Dines who's scored more. He's made 9 out of this total of 37 for 8. Another good shot by Bob Taylor, takes a single, and incredibly enough, this is the best stand of the innings for the 9th wicket. They've put on 12 runs. Score 40 for 8 now. Imran Khan to Derek Underwood. Nicely put away square on the offside. That's certainly going to be the first boundary of the day. So 2 late heroes here, Derek Underwood and Bob Taylor. They've taken this paltry England score from 28 for 8 now on to 44 for 8. In the air, but safe. So Underwood taking a single, and he in turn going on to double figures. So he's made 10, Bob Taylor 11. Take the score now from 28 for 8 to 49 for 8. Chopped down to 3rd man by Bob Taylor, and a single off the last ball of Imran's over. In fact, that signal in the end of Imran Khan's spell. Went off after his 7 overs. That's all he's allowed to bowl here today. 7 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 16. So he's got the wickets of Jeff Arnold and Mike Dines, both clean bowled. England now on to 50 for 8.
Good shot from Underwood. Picked it up nicely. To Naseef, ball darting back at Derek Underwood. Underwood out. The pleasure of the Pakistan fans. The 9th wicket to go down in this England innings at 68. Imran, taken easy too. One ball to go, 78 for 9. Bob Taylor has gone to 26. Peter Lever's on 5. One ball to go. And a good stroke from Peter Lever. They'll take 3 for that. And in fact, may well keep on running. Decided to call today with a total of 81. The start of Pakistan's innings, Jeff Arnold bowling to Sadiq. And the first run. Half a request from Arnold for OBW. England's innings, 81 for 9, compulsory closure after 35 overs. Now Pakistan in reply, 1 for no wicket. Majid is the batsman. Oh, that must be close, yes, and he's walking even before the umpire's finger went up. The first success for England. Majid caught with that darting in cutter from Jeff Arnold. And what a sensational day this has been. 9 England wickets down, the first 8 of them for 28, and now the first Pakistan wicket to go, that of Majid, with only 1 run on the board. Beautiful shot. Even on that slow outfield, that was 4 from the moment it left the bat. Glorious stroke from Zahir. So good-looking hook in the end, though he took it just about off his chin. Really across inside the line. It was hooking it from in front of his face in much the same way as Dennis Amos was hit at the Oval in the Test match.
Quite incredible. This is going to count as 3, possibly 4 overthrows. The leg bye being signalled. So 4 leg byes, all as a result of a throw at the wicket.
A really sparkling innings this by Zahir, full of brilliant strokes on the offside, and there was a hook a moment or two ago of Peter Lever for 4. Chris Old has just come on. It's off again, putting that down to third man. It's a magnificent shot, 4 runs just behind square.
That must be a chance to somebody. It's going to drop safe. Well, it wasn't very far away from Chris Hole. See there where the ball pitched, half a dozen strides away. But I think he probably thought mid-on was a good deal closer than he was. So the 50 coming up with a streaky single there to Zahir, with a few false shots displayed. And the wicket again. He's found the gap all right this time. That'll go through for 4. And Zahir, the man here who's taken the England bowling by the scruff of the neck. Made 36 now out of 55. Down the wicket, swung away. There is a man at deep square leg. Peter Lever coming in, so they just get one run. Zahir obviously made up his mind now to throw the bat at everything that it's possible for him to get in contact with. Likes this ground, of course, made his great innings of 274 here on the last tour. Deep square leg gone out on the boundary now for the left-handed Sadiq. A run of 4 on the onside, saving the single. 4 on the off. Sadiq has given no indication at all that he's going to throw the bat, just intent on keeping Zahir company. He's made 8 out of the 56 for 1. That's dropped short, a long hop. So a bad ball there from Derek Underwood, being pulled away high over mid-wicket for 4. And this now almost a hopeless case for the England bowlers. Score moving on to 60. They're only 22 runs away from another victory in this one-day international, and they've still 9 wickets in hand. That's a full toss, and it's going to be out. So disappointed Sadiq getting a gift there, a full toss, putting it straight into David Lloyd's hands. So Sadiq, who opened up here with Majid, has fallen with the score on 60. His contribution today being 12, caught Lloyd, bowled Underwood. Pushed up quite rightly, sending him back. No question at all about that. Banged away again over the top, through the offside. Zahir with that 4 going through to his 50, an exhilarating performance by Zahir Abbas, making 53 out of a total of 80 in just 80 minutes. Those 50 have come off only 61 balls received. And that's it, all over the top of the bowler's head for 4. And Zahir, the man who's done it for Pakistan, supporting some wonderful seam bowling earlier in the day. Zahir, a wonderful display of stroke making. 57 he's made out of a total of 84 for 2 to give Pakistan victory here in the second of these one-day internationals.